How's everybody doing? I'm Dharma, and this is going to be tarot and stuff. It's tarot, it's channeling, it's tribe time. It is 24 to 36 hours worth of valuable info. Things you could expect for that amount of time. Okay, doesn't answer questions until later. And I think that's it. Okay, we were just on the nest like 2 minutes ago talking about energetic block removal. Does anybody else feel really heavy? Like just real heavy, like something's in the way of being productive, or I'm not really sure. Hey, Rosie. Hey, Mermaid. So it feels really heavy. So we were talking about maybe lighting some white candles. That would help. Maybe like even like a salt bath. That would be good. Or a black salt bath. If you're trying to really get the stuff out of the way. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's waves of heaviness. So that conversation is happening right now on the Raven's Nest. If you want to go over there, the link for that's in the box below. It's on Facebook. All right, tell us something good. It just feels like it's, I don't know what it is. I haven't even done a daily moons in a couple of days. Not since the whole letting go of our tax. Okay, my job's way harder than it seems, all right? I had to feel that, man, for everybody. Letting go of our tax. It's awful. Tell us something better, please. All right. Now I'm ready for real ski. All right. Guides and angels, tell us something good. Oh, it's a gift, is it? Oh my goodness. Well, it feels like you weren't expecting to hear from anybody. Maybe you had planned to have another evening of Bridgerton and ice cream and self-loathing. But nay, instead you get contact. I just saw the sword, so it could be contact about the truth. It could be an air sign. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. There's a lion here. I think of Leo in their chart. But you have some kind of connection with this person in one way or another. Deep. Now, that's the fairy that was kissed by the pixies. That's love given is loved received, right? And these two are I don't know. I was going to say it's love given is loved received, meaning if you fucking bitch at each other, you get that too. And then you have these two creatures, which are like, see, that's why we were going to do the Bridgerton and the ice cream so that we didn't have to fucking deal with this. These two also, okay, because Luathos and this fire, it doesn't always have to be mean. And these two characters don't have to be mean either. They could be both in the shadow, like missing each other. And they're going to do some fucking sneaky shit in order to make all this glee happen. But we'll see. I mean, that could be two different storylines for the tribe. What is the lesson or the gift? It's a bouquet. It's some kind of reconciliation. It's some kind of communication or a text. You are not expecting to hear from this person. It's kind of like, I thought you were on autopilot. I thought you were, what's up? It's like, what's up? It's a tower. Might be like 9 o'clock. Well, what do they want here? Because, I mean, it's a tower and it's a gift, and these two are like, okay, so this masculine is like really, 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 really emotional. Like they're all kinds of just fucked up when they're talking to you and they want their friend. It might even be here that with this one being the dark lady, she's mystical and weird and like, you know, one of those, she's the kind that'll ask you for your birth time and place, right? She can tell. And she's not gonna make him talk about it. And he knows that. So this communication, I don't understand why it's such a tower. It's like dun dun dun. Temperance, 6 of Cups, Ace of Cups. King of Rods, that's this. It feels like you're like, wow, I was not expecting to hear from you. What is crack-a-lackin'? What's going on? Like, you're just like, it feels welcoming. Like this, like you're wagging your tail. That's the loyal friend. Oh boy. What's up? But they're all sneakily and with their feelings and everything else. I mean, you have this Ace of Coins here, and she's like completely wrapped around it. You might absolutely wrap entirely around this person. That's what they need. It was like they were going to wait on something, and now they're not going to wait. But I don't understand why it's such a tower. Doesn't make any sense to me, folks. Why is it such a tower moment? I don't know. It feels like this person is giving you whiplash with their change of moods. You do it to each other, right? I think this person may have like straight up been like, don't plan on fucking hearing from me for a while. Fiend. And you're like, okay. Maybe you thought it was over. Maybe you thought they were like breaking up with you. Don't think that was the case. Something's going on. That's what I'm saying. They're very emotional. They want you. They need you. And you're willing to receive, but you have to stay put where you are. King of Pentacles. I have to stay. What does that mean? I have to stay put. You might not be able to go anywhere. Straight up. Like in a normal person like myself situation, can't go anywhere if the kids are home. Right? And this Emperor's like, okay, I understand. I'll come to you. And you're like, here they come a wassailing. Might be able to see the moon really well. What do they want from you other than King of Cups? They just want to, it's like their emotions are safe with you. They're out of sorts. And they know that you will, this is what I'm saying, you might absolutely grab a hold of them and you might just clutch onto them and shake it out of them. Like, whatever's wrong with you, stop. I've got you. And it feels like a energetic shield or protection. And it makes him very, very happy. So what's their plans then? They don't know. Something in their life has changed or ended or whatever, and they should be, or at least in their mind, they think that they should be handling this alone, and something stops them and says to them, I don't have to be handling this alone. I have a fucking comrade in a real way. And like, this is a match. These two are a match. They are just, they both are on the same, it doesn't even have to be low vibe. These could be two people who are genuinely, nice and they don't do shitty things or whatever, but their current life circumstances have them both feeling low. And they can, I don't know, handle each other. What do they, do they hang out or? Yeah, yeah. You guys might do some like kinky shit. Somebody might have a gift. But it's the High Priestess and nobody knows. Nobody knows. This is like between you and them and your ancestors. And you might like it that way. It feels peaceful without everybody's opinions or whatever. Ace of Wands. When I ask what I want to call this, I want to call it that. Nobody knows. I should have brought like a pen. You're being recognized here in the best way that they can. But they got you fucked up. You're like, wait, I thought, okay, I don't know. They are emotional, and you can feel it, and it might make you feel a little emotional, but it's not your emotions, it's theirs. Okay, this is bright and early. I already forgot what I was going to call it. I forgot already. Oh, nobody knows. Yeah, nobody knows. So you might like have However you're feeling now, okay, is totally different. Somebody has just decided to give you attention. Okay, fine. And you're eating it up. The swans. And this, man, you're like, what can I, like, do to help? They're like, just, can you be patient? Temperance? Can you be temperance? I could feel every raven going, we don't want to be temperance. But they're taking some kind of action here. I don't really know. They want to be leader of the pack. The dog, they are your loyal, devoted companion. I don't know how you're going to know. But they are going to, it's like early in the morning. They do something here to success. It's a gift of love. And it's taking a huge risk on their part. But they're doing it. This might be like right at 8 o'clock. What are they doing as this huge gift of love? Nine of Cups, you're like, well, hot damn. And Six of Cups. Like, I've waited for you to do this for a long time. I don't really know what it is that they're doing, though. So I'm saying, I told you there's an energetic block. But you have, I mean, these are all good feelings. There's somehow or other, your frown is turned completely upside down in every way, shape, and form. Because you have this extremely masculine character. We talked about what Solus is coming at you. They're the action taker. And they could do something sweet, like bring flowers or... See, they're picking out something. 7-7. Justice. And they're like daydreaming about you and whatever. And they present it over. This is for you. It's like, it feels like a forget-me-not. Kind of like, it almost feels like if a soldier was going to go off to war or something like that, or go through a battle, it's something that they give you so that you like know they're coming back or something. Like it's a forget-me-not. Six of Cups. What does it look like? I mean, it looks like a gift. Forget-me-not. A key. I mean, what's a key in divination? Insight to unlock the way in. A key is a barrier breaker as well. I don't really know what it is. It's a key. What does the gift look like? Can you tell me? I'm so nosy. I want to know. I'm trying to find it. Wait, what does the gift look like, or whatever this thing is? Temperance. It's a peace offering. It's a little thing. I'm telling you, it's a little thing. And 10 of Cups. They're like, everybody here has something in their hand. Might be a picture. Can we take a picture? Why do they do that? Like, what? Why do they do that? Why do they give over some kind of gift? Queen of Swords, King of Cups. Because they know that you are... Queen of Swords doesn't fuck around. She's very, very, very discerning. She's not really interested in playing any games. Justice. It's a key. Are you going to go? Huh. Key, the title, everything. How do you like them fucking apples? It's like divine timing. You're like, well, I can hear someone being like, didn't you say that's what you wanted? And you're like, yeah, but it just feels like I didn't think you were going to do it. Sign right here. Wheel of Fortune, 9 of Cups. It's a yes from you on every level. But there is, I'm live right now, buddy. It's in order to temper devil energy. I think we channeled that a while ago about tempering devil energy. Because you have the 7 of Swords, 9 of Wands, 5 of Coins. You may have told this person that you weren't really interested in doing that. And so this is this is how they want to temper. I don't know what I'm saying. Why is this? What is this? Why are they being so assertive? It's conviction. And it's all major arcana. They might feel you like slipping away or something like that. Can't buy me love. And it could go either way, and they know it. But their fingers are crossed. I don't know. It's a gift. That's all I know. Someone gives you a gift. It feels like I don't know if this is the same person. But it feels like take this so that you know and I know where we all stand. And then I gotta go. It's like that whole soldier leaves or whatever, but they're like, but I'm coming back. It just might be a while. It feels like they could even say that to you. Like, it just might be a while. And this conversation is like a gift, and you are taking it in. But this has something to do with support and friendship. And there's a reason why they like are with you or are talking to you or something like that. You guys are, it's innocence together. Somebody can also just completely see the future. And somebody could have like just a raging, uncontrollable, never experienced something like that before. Oh. Like so much to where they go and tell their friends. It's like all three of these stories are the same. It's olive branch, olive branch, olive branch, all the way through. And it's just, it's an unexpected arrival. You were not planning on any of this, and here's this key. And I'm sure we'll find out what the key is here soon. Certainly not today or when we need it, but after it's already happened. Tell me one more time about the communication here. Could happen on the internet. King of Swords, Justice, could be with a Libra, an Emperor. What are you doing tonight? You might have a couple of suitors roll in. Like you go from being like, wow, I'm just going to sit here and binge eat and watch Bridgertons all evening. And next thing you know, you have 3 different options from people who all swore they just wanted to be friends. And now they're like, hey, which one what do you end up doing with that? You go within and you cancel. Probably because you know what it is. And it might also be because you've got like blocks and stuff. Like you just might not be able to go. You might not want to, right? It could be that the reason you're sitting around eating ice cream all evening is because you want to be with somebody specific. And if it's not them, but it will be. And then it's not like you're going to go out with somebody else the very next morning. You know what I'm saying? But you might get calls or texts or invites, and you're like, wow. And it does feel like I appreciate the offer, the invite, but my heart is spoken for, and everything else is kind of a waste. The Lovers. You've chosen in your own mind. It feels like it would almost be mean to entertain anybody else because first of all, if you pull the friends card for all you know these people, right? And they're like, hey, let's, go do whatever. And she's like, well, I mean, it sounds fun or whatever, but you're not who I wanted to be. So I'm just gonna have to pass. Sorry, you always blame the kids. Sorry. I have my kids, right? Which it might be true, but isn't it convenient when that also works out for you? But I think you have whoever this like Luwatha's character is. Can we talk about that overnight? Like it's a pattern. They're gonna start. They're enchanted by you, and you stress them the fuck out. Just once. That's my point. You have a heavy, heavy, heavy soul agreement with this person, and it's irritating as hell. And other people are trying to be like, hi, I can, let's go out, let's do this or that. And you're like, no, I already know who I want. They're just slow. That's what that feels. That's my point. Except that they're not slow, because it's like then they roll up in there and give you what you need. But it's almost like not that they can't or they shouldn't, but it feels like someone here is like, you didn't like have to do that if you didn't want to, or if it wasn't uncomfortable. And they're like, no. Just like I'm a grown-ass man. If I want to be here, I'll be here. If I don't, I don't. And you're like, okay, fine. But in the back of your mind, you're like, they did that for me. I know they did. The cross. Everybody in this relationship is feeling all of this conviction and this and that. And you guys are both treading around each other, trying not to bother each other, but all you want to do is be with each other. And so they will. Okay? All right. Can we get one card, please, for how we're going to be leaving the next 24-36? 10 of Pentacles. You might get flowers. Feels like somebody's really romantic all of a sudden. And you're like, okay. You're going to go with it? All right, that's all I have. I'm sure I'll be back on tomorrow. Once I get everything out from the weeds, okay, we're going to go back to doing a regular yoga and guided meditation in the moons. And we'll get all of that underway, okay? Until next time, you guys. Love you. Bye. Oh, thanks for the super chat, Chrissy.